Hello everyone, and welcome back to my channel. It's wonderful to have you here for another exciting exploration of the beautiful world of music. Today, we're diving into secondary dominants, a topic that will add new layers of depth to your musical understanding. Whether you're a seasoned musician or just starting, understanding secondary dominants can unlock a secret code to create more colorful and expressive music. In this video, I'll guide you as we demystify secondary dominants, exploring what they are, why they're essential, and how they can infuse your music with magic. Get ready to unlock a world of harmonic possibilities. Let's start by understanding what secondary dominants are and their significance in music theory. In simple terms, secondary dominants are like unexpected detours in a musical journey, adding surprise and excitement to the harmonic landscape. Imagine driving down a familiar road and suddenly encountering a breathtaking scenic overlook. That's what secondary dominants do in music, shifting our harmonic focus and creating movement towards a chord that's not the tonic. Think of chords as colors. Secondary dominants are the vibrant splashes that make a painting come alive. Let's dive into music history to see how Baroque composers used secondary dominants to create breathtaking musical landscapes. Before we delve into secondary dominants, let's understand the dominant chord itself. In music theory, every key has chords built on its scale degrees, each with its own role in harmony. The dominant chord, built on the 5th degree, has a strong pull towards the tonic chord, creating tension and resolution. This tension and resolution form the bedrock of countless musical progressions. Now imagine harnessing this dominant force and directing it towards other chords in the key. This is what secondary dominants do, injecting energy and color into our harmonic palette. To grasp secondary dominants, we must understand chord functions within a key. Imagine a musical key as a house, with each chord as a room serving a specific purpose. The tonic chord is like the living room, a comfortable space we naturally gravitate towards. The dominant chord is the hallway leading to the living room, creating anticipation. Other chords, like the subdominant and mediant, have unique functions within the harmonic framework. Secondary dominants temporarily borrow the dominant's pull and apply it to these other chords, creating unexpected twists in the progression. Now, let's unravel the mystery of secondary dominants. Imagine emphasizing the subdominant chord in C major, the F major chord. Instead of moving directly to F major, we create a dramatic effect by preceding it with its own temporary dominant. Since F is the temporary tonic, its secondary dominant is C major, a fifth above F. By playing C major with a dominant function, we create a powerful resolution to F major, making it sound more significant. This is the magic of secondary dominants, highlighting any chord by treating it as a tonic and using its V chord for resolution. This technique opens up a world of harmonic possibilities, adding depth and intrigue to our compositions. Fasten your seatbelts as we travel back to the Baroque era, a period known for its musical innovation. Baroque music thrived in an era of extravagance and dramatic flair, with secondary dominants playing a pivotal role. Composers used these chords to heighten drama, create forward momentum, and paint vivid emotional landscapes. To appreciate their impact, we need to understand the rise of functional harmony, which laid the groundwork for secondary dominants. Let's delve into this crucial development. The Baroque era marked a turning point with the rise of functional harmony. Composers began to explore the expressive potential of harmony, creating a sense of movement and direction. This led to tonality, where chords within a key have specific functions and gravitate towards the tonic. Functional harmony added depth, color, and complexity to music. With this understanding, composers were primed to explore secondary dominants, creating unexpected twists within the harmonic framework. These chords temporarily borrow the dominant's power and apply it to other chords in the key. Baroque composers like Bach, Handel, and Vivaldi embraced secondary dominants as essential tools. Bach's organ fugues, with their intricate melodies, use secondary dominants to add spice and surprise. Handel's operas and oratorios employ these chords to heighten dramatic tension and evoke a range of emotions. Vivaldi's vibrant concertos use secondary dominants to inject energy and momentum. These chords propel the music forward, creating anticipation and excitement. It's like adding a burst of color to an already vibrant painting. Secondary dominants shaped the emotional landscape of Baroque music. They created tension, release, and surprise, conveying a wide range of emotions. In a mournful aria, secondary dominants create a sense of yearning and unresolved longing. In a triumphant chorus, they add exhilaration and excitement, enhancing the celebratory mood. These chords were invaluable tools for expressing the heightened emotions of the Baroque era. Let's analyze excerpts from masterpieces by Bach, Handel, and Vivaldi to hear secondary dominants in action. We'll gain a deeper understanding of how these composers used secondary dominants to achieve their artistic visions. Each example will showcase how these chords create surprise, heighten tension, or add poignancy. Prepare for an auditory journey through Baroque music, unlocking the secrets of secondary dominants. Let's dive into the masterpieces. Let's explore Bach's genius in using secondary dominants. In his Prelude and Fugue in C major, BWV 545, Bach introduces a secondary dominant that illuminates the piece's emotional depth. In a passage in G major, Bach emphasizes the C major chord by preceding it with its secondary dominant, G7. This unexpected G7 chord shifts our harmonic expectations, creating tension that resolves beautifully to C major. The seventh added to the G major chord adds drama and grandeur to the musical landscape. Bach's masterful use of secondary dominants adds a touch of magic to his compositions. Handel's dramatic flair shines through his use of secondary dominants. In the Hallelujah chorus from Messiah, Handel employs these chords to heighten the emotional impact. Secondary dominants add exhilaration and excitement, propelling the music forward. These chords mirror the ecstatic mood of the text, creating anticipation and release. Handel's use of secondary dominants transforms a beautiful melody into an unforgettable musical experience. His masterful handling of these chords amplifies the emotional impact of his music. Section 4. Vivaldi's vibrant palette, adding color and momentum. Finally, let's turn our attention to Antonio Vivaldi, the Italian composer whose concertos, particularly those featuring the violin, are celebrated for their vibrancy, energy, and inventiveness. Vivaldi possessed a keen ear for instrumental color and a knack for creating music that is both technically dazzling and emotionally engaging. In his concertos, Vivaldi often employs secondary dominants to add a sense of momentum and drive to the music. These chords, strategically placed within the musical phrases, create a sense of forward propulsion, propelling the music forward with an infectious energy. Consider, for example, the first movement of Vivaldi's concerto for two violins in a minor. Throughout this energetic movement, Vivaldi uses secondary dominants to create a sense of excitement and anticipation, leading the listener on a thrilling musical journey. These secondary dominants, often appearing in quick succession, add a touch of spice and surprise to the harmonic language, preventing the music from becoming predictable. Vivaldi's masterful use of these chords transforms his concertos into vibrant tapestries of sound, filled with unexpected twists and turns. Now that we've journeyed through the historical significance and expressive power of secondary dominants, it's time to bridge the gap between theory and practice. Remember, music theory is not meant to be confined to textbooks and classrooms. It's a vibrant language that comes alive when we apply its principles to our own musical creations. Just like a painter experiments with different colors and brushstrokes to achieve a desired effect, musicians can experiment with secondary dominants to add depth, color, and intrigue to their compositions. Whether you're composing a classical piece, writing a pop song, or improvising a jazz solo, understanding how to use secondary dominants effectively can elevate your music to new heights. Think of secondary dominants as spices in a recipe. Just as a pinch of salt can enhance the flavors of a dish, a well-placed secondary dominant can add just the right amount of zest and surprise to your music. The key is to use them judiciously and with purpose, always considering the overall emotional impact you want to achieve. In this section, we'll explore practical tips and techniques for incorporating secondary dominants into your own musical vocabulary. We'll discuss how to choose the right secondary dominant for a given situation, how to create smooth voice leading, and how to avoid common pitfalls that can make your music sound cluttered or confusing. Section 2. Unlocking creativity tips for seamless integration. The beauty of secondary dominants lies in their versatility. You can use them to add a touch of drama to a simple chord progression, create unexpected harmonic twists and turns, or simply enhance the emotional impact of a melody. Here are some practical tips to guide you on your journey of incorporating secondary dominants into your musical creations. First, identify the chord you want to emphasize. Remember, secondary dominants are all about creating a temporary dominant function for a chord other than the tonic. Once you've chosen your target chord, determine its secondary dominant by thinking a fifth above it. For example, if you want to emphasize the 3 chord in C major, E minor, its secondary dominant would be B7, 5 of 3. Next, consider the voice leading. Smooth voice leading is crucial for creating a sense of flow and coherence in your music. When connecting the secondary dominant to its target chord, aim for the smoothest possible transition between the voices. Often this involves moving individual notes by a half or whole step rather than making large leaps. Experiment with different inversions and voicings to find what sounds best in your particular musical context. Don't be afraid to try different approaches and trust your ear to guide you. Remember, there are no hard and fast rules in music. What matters most is the overall effect you achieve. Section 3. Experiment and explore, finding your unique voice. As you become more comfortable with secondary dominants, don't be afraid to experiment and explore their full potential. Try using them in different musical styles and genres, from classical and jazz to pop and rock. Listen to how other composers and songwriters have used them in their music, and draw inspiration from their approaches. Remember, music theory is not about following rigid rules, but rather about providing a framework for understanding and creating music. Use the concepts we've covered as a springboard for your own creativity, and don't be afraid to bend the rules and explore new sonic possibilities. One of the most rewarding aspects of mastering secondary dominants is the ability to inject your own personality and emotions into your music. Just as a writer uses language to express their unique voice, a musician can use harmony and chord progressions to convey a wide range of feelings and ideas. So, embrace the journey of musical exploration and let secondary dominants be your guide as you unlock new levels of creativity and expression in your music. Remember, the most important ingredient in any musical creation is your own unique voice. Section 1. Harmony, a journey of discovery. As we conclude our exploration of secondary dominants, I hope you've gained a newfound appreciation for the power of harmony in music. Just like the intricate brushstrokes of a master painter or the carefully chosen words of a poet, chords have the ability to evoke a wide range of emotions, create a sense of movement and direction, and transform a simple melody into a captivating musical journey. Remember, our journey through the world of music theory doesn't end here. This video has merely opened a door to a vast and fascinating realm waiting to be explored. There are countless other harmonic concepts, chord progressions, and compositional techniques that can enrich your understanding and enhance your own musical creations. The key is to approach music theory with a sense of curiosity and a willingness to experiment. Don't be afraid to try new things, to make mistakes, and to learn from your experiences. The more you explore, the more you'll discover about the infinite possibilities of music. So keep listening, keep learning, and most importantly, keep creating. The world needs your unique musical voice, and I can't wait to see what you create. Section 2. Join the musical adventure. Thank you so much for joining me on this musical adventure. I hope you found this video informative and inspiring. If you enjoyed it, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel for more music theory lessons, tips, and inspiration. And don't forget to hit the notification bell so you'll be alerted whenever I upload new content. I'd love to hear your thoughts on secondary dominants and how you plan to incorporate them into your own music. Leave a comment below and let's continue the conversation. I'm so grateful for your support, and I can't wait to continue exploring the world of music together. Until next time, keep your ears open and your hearts full of music. Bye for now.